Aye? Shut your big fat mouth.
Warning. This program contains coarse humor and a sense of language that some people might not share. Viewer discretion is advised.
Kerbal Space Program? Are you joking? No, I'm not joking. I'm the 404 guy, 7HE404GUY. Been a while since we played this one, and to be honest, I remember where we had left off last time. We were attempting to essentially cause a space collision. So let's do that. We're gonna try and cause a mid-air collision between two vehicles in Kerbal Space Program. First things first, we're gonna need Vehicle A. Vehicle A is just gonna be a very simple, static vehicle that's not really gonna be doing too much, other than being stationary. Well, not stationary. It's gonna be orbiting the wrong way around the around Kerbin, thus making it the ideal target. We're gonna start with one of these. We're going to build on top of this a Death Star structure, I think. I think a Death Star is... Hold on. Definitely the way to go with. My speech has been messing up a lot today, so I apologize if I make any vocalization errors. Let's see, what do we got here? This'll work. Alright, that's going to be the base of it. Let's actually... we'll go that high with this one. And yeah, what we're going to do, this is going to be a Death Star. So... hold on. Here we go. Just have a whole crap ton of these. We want this to be as easy of a target as possible. Alrighty riddly. There we go. Simple target. We'll have, like, I don't know, a crap ton of these sticking off the sides. I don't know. This is already starting to look like a spider, a giant claw. Let's, on top of these. This is just going to be like a really stupid looking thing, isn't it? Hold on. Let me zoom out. Let me zoom out a little here. Oh, look at this thing. This just looks awful. What was I thinking? Well, we'll see what it does. Okay, there. No, no, almost. Hold on, hold on. Well, I mean, this is kind of more or less what we're going for, I guess. This is just going to be like a giant piece of metal gliding through space, sort of. Obviously, the more pieces attached to it, the better, because that makes it a bigger target. There we go. All right. I think we should be able to hit this from a pretty decent distance. We just, I don't know, pin a couple of these to the sides, make it a little bit of a bigger target. We want this to be like a huge target that we can easily hit. That's already 57 tons. Wow. Alrighty then, let's build the fairing. Dude, there's a limit to how far out we can build the fairing. It won't let us build that. Hold on. Come on. Okay, fine. We won't build the fairing. We'll just let it sit like this, open to the wind. Let's see here. We're gonna have some heavy fuel tanks here, because we're gonna have some pretty heavy engines that are going to get this thing into orbit, I tell you. Where is that Rhino engine? There it is. One of the more efficient heavy lift engines. And then have some hydraulic couplings to the side. Because we're going to have some heavy lift engines for low atmosphere flight as well. Via the, I don't know what they're called, but they're thingies. And they will certainly make low orbit flight a lot easier. Hold on. Oh, come on. Quit rotating on me. There we go. Another one of these. And then we gotta move this whole thing up. Where's our base? Oh crap, I made this the base. That was a mistake. Oh well. Where's these big engines? Here we go. Mammoth. Those are gonna be our low orbit. Then we kick them off, we go to high orbit. And then we kick that off and it's just gonna be this thing. This heaping monstrosity on top. It needs electricity and controls, so let's make sure to include those. It's probably also going to need some way of communicating. I mean, really, we can just stick these anywhere. There's obviously nothing cohesive about the style of the upper carriage, so... Wow, that's pretty big. Let's get a smaller one. There we go. A couple of these ought to be enough. And then, I'm thinking if we have this thing, right? This will recharge. Wow, that's really expensive. This is already $200,000. Let's, I don't know. We'll just do this and hope that one of them will be pointed at the sun at all times. Hopefully. If not, then that's going to be a problem. Control, we'll put it in an octo controller with, where's the other thing? This thing, fly-by-wire. There we go. Place your bets. How many people think this will actually get into orbit on the first try? Not much of a Death Star. But it is what it is. I doubt this is going to make an orbit. We'll be lucky if this gets out of the atmosphere. It's not even... Well, it's not even rigidly attached, for that matter. This is going to be a disaster. But from disaster, we will find success. You're just going to have to believe in me. For those of you who don't believe in me, you're wise. Wise beyond words. Let's go. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a big problem, I think. Oh, there they go. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. So we need this thing to be much, much rigiditier. Let's get some structures in there. There we go. Strut connectors. When in doubt, strut connectors. And when not in doubt, also strut connectors. Let's try and connect some of these outer bits. Kind of like that. No, it doesn't work. I connect one of these things? Kind of. Okay. Here's what else we need to do. We need to connect these outer bits to the inner bits so that they stop waving around so much in the wind. These inner bits should be connected to these inner bits. You know what? We'll just tape everything up and throw some duct tape at it. So here's hoping. Kind of, sort of, maybe. This one will achieve an orbit going the opposite direction of what normal things would orbit at. Fingers crossed it even holds together. I don't know. This is kind of heavy. Wow, that is loud. Can we, like, I don't know, freaking turn it down for 2 seconds? Good God. This is at 23%. Thank you. It used to be you could scroll out and you didn't have to hear that crap. Oh, no, you don't. No, 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 no. What are you doing? What? Roodly doodly doodly doodly. Hey! Come on, you. Okay, so clearly not stable. We expected that much, but we didn't expect it to be such a jerk about it. Okay, let's see. Aerodynamic controls. We're going to need a crap ton of these. More than just the one. So this thing just started, like, tilting its way around wherever the hell it wanted to go. Which I disagree with personally. There. And what I really don't like is how long we have to wait in between launches. We don't know that this is going to work. Be nice if we could just, like, have it auto-track the trajectory from the past one. It'd be kind of unrealistic, though. Please don't deafen me this time. Thank you. Alright, so we got some aerodynamic controls. I think what I'm going to probably do is just let this sit here. And let's hope, fingers crossed here, that this thing doesn't go... Look at the yaw control. If we watch how it's controlling in the yaw direction, or in the yaw... I guess that is a direction. Then we can note when it's going to be... Look, it's about to hit. It's about... There it goes. We've lost it. If we revert to launch, if we just don't tilt it at all, then it might work. Because it has to do with that... It's like some kind of adverse yaw. And that's causing a bit of problem. Come on, load already. Jeez, you loaded already. Let's go. So ideally, our roll, our pitch, and our yaw, we're not going to touch those. We're just going to have this go straight up. And let's see what it does. Ideally, we shouldn't have to touch any of those. Again, that's ideally. Alright, yaw is a little bit off. Pitch is a little bit strange, a little bit silly. Alright, we're losing control in the yaw direction again. Why is it one directional though? We should be losing it in pitch at the same rate. Okay, we need more active controls. What we're going to do, we're going to strap on a bunch of active controllers. Reaction wheels, here we go. Well, no, we don't want just one of them, we want 4 of them. Why would we put it on just one? That makes no sense. Does it? Oh boy. Lagged. Give me a couple of these. There we go. Ideally we would have some up here, but there's not... Well, I guess there's a lot of places we can put them up here. Put them like that. Okay. It's not ideal. Let's, The general solution is just stick more crap on it. The more crap, the merrier. Let's give it a shot. I mean, this is just the first damn stage. We just need to get this thing in orbit. There's no reason that it needs to be this complicated, but we want it to be this complicated because then it's an easy target. We could very easily design something that gets into orbit with no difficulties at all. Don't you screw with me, yaw. I'm watching you. I'll overcompensate when I feel like it. Oh, it's going. It's going. No, is it? It's holding. Come on, get out of that atmosphere. No, it's not holding. Nope, we're losing pitch. We're losing the pitch. Come on. No, damn it. How? Why? Come on, come on. Go up, not down. Damn it. No, we lost too much altitude. Look at that. Now it's mostly kind of controllable. Now we lost it again. Why do we keep losing it at, what is it, 200 meters per second? Why? I wonder. Hold on. Maybe if we just do it slowly. Just do it slowly. Up a little. Slowly now. Just do it slowly. Keep it around 200 meters per second. Let's see what we can do with this. Because it goes unstable once you go above that, so maybe it's just a little bit too much drag on it. No. Get back there. Come on, you. I know your type. Let's... Come on. Stay on it. Stay there. Stay there. Don't mess with me here. Come on. 20,000. 20,000. We're almost out of atmosphere. Once we're out of the atmosphere, you should be stable as a table. Stable as the stable table on board most NASA missions. All right. Okay, there we go. Ramp it up a little. Less and less atmospheric presence there. Almost out of fuel on the outriggers. We're gonna... Oh, there they go. There go the outriggers. Alright, pull it up a little bit there. Let's go. Out of atmosphere and into orbit. Let's... I think we're good enough that we can point ourselves just directly prograde and hold. Looks okay anyway. Alright, we're actually really good in this position. Let's start... Start pushing it down this way. Point at your horizon. Oh, hello. Hello. Alright, there we go. Try not to shake about too much. Alright. So, question. Will this get an orbit? Looking at it right now, I don't think so. Oops. Especially if I turn off the engines. There's not a lot of fuel remaining, but is this fuel isn't even burning. So could we transfer this? What? We can't transfer that. That's connected though. Look, it's connected through this thing. Oh, god damn it. Game, why you do this to me? I friggin' designed this so that it would have enough fuel. We're not trying to get fuel into orbit. We're trying to get this thing... Ah, for God's sakes. Well, forget about it then. You know what? See, this is one of those things. I hate when this happens. It's so annoying. It doesn't have to damn well happen, does it? No, sir. Just get me an orbit. Any orbit. I don't care what orbit. Oh, just that much. And that much fuel is what we have reserved. Come on. Why can't I transfer that? Like, what the actual hell? Why can't I transfer that? Those parts are connected. There's a shaft running through... Okay, well, whatever. Whatever, game. Be a jerk about it, then we're gonna do this. I have to like enable crossfeed. This should have crossfeed enabled already. This is ridiculous. How am I supposed to get fuel from there to there? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh shit. Alright, game. That's the way you want to play it. That's the new route. Take off this. Get rid of this piece of crap. Happy. Big happy family. Yeah, definitely. Oh, but it's not going to allow fuel through unless we do this, is it? That is so annoying. Man, we were in orbit. We would have been in orbit right now. We'd be working on the next stage if it wasn't for that crap. Alright, Kerbal Space Program. With your DLCs. Let's see if we can get this into orbit. Technically speaking, we already did. But let's do it again. Because who doesn't enjoy repeating themselves? Keep it low speed, that's how we keep it stable. I think once we're at close to 20k, that's when we can start our maneuvers. Just hold it steady till we get to 20k. Obviously, that's not the most efficient way, but we're not trying to get something efficient into orbit. We're trying to get something that's completely grotesque that nobody would want to look at in their natural life into orbit. So what do we got? 6k, 6.5k. It's going to take a while. Can I do incremental speed up? There we go. Come on, stay steady, steady. Steady now. Alright, 230. Take it back a little back, little back. Ease off. At about 13k. I'm going to start slowly wobbling it this way. Slowly. Wobble it very slightly. Close to 20k. Close enough anyway. The atmospheric effects are starting to bleed off a little bit. We can get a bit higher velocity without having to worry. Just keep bleeding it that way. Bleeding it slowly. Did we go too far on that one? No, we didn't. Very close, though. This is very slightly difficult to control. I gotta do very light movements here. Once we get this piece of crap into orbit, then it's all smooth sailing. All we got to do is design another rocket, get it into orbit, and just make the orbits meet somewhere. Because this looks like it's going to be real easy to hit. And once this gets into orbit, it's going to be like static. It's not going to move. So... Alright, here we go. And... cha-ching! There we go. Let's get this sucker into orbit. Let's go! 2,000 meter per second delta V is what we have available to us. Presumably it's taking from these as well. I think so. I can only assume. Alright, we're in orbit. Alright, there we go. Keep her pointed this way. Alright. So I almost want to pause it, but I don't know if I'm allowed to pause it to set up a maneuver. So we got it into space anyway. How far away is this? This is 1 minute and 46 away. Add a maneuver there. Get us to an orbit. What do we do? What do we need? Minute 10, minute 20. Okay, minute 10, we got whatever that is. We can have it point us at the maneuver. And about 40 something. Should be good to go. And I kick this off closer to 50 seconds because I know I got to do a fuel transfer. So this, there we go. See, why wouldn't it let me do that before? I don't know. But now we can. Alright, so the Death Star is getting into orbit. Getting into position. Hey, look at that. We got suddenly enough fuel, sort of, kind of. Let's go, Death Star. Advanced orbit info. What advanced information could I possibly need? Ooh. Fancy schmancy. Let's go. So it looks like this thing is going to have some electricity on it once it's completely in orbit. So that'll be handy. All right, here she goes. Should be approaching full orbit pretty soon. Don't have much fuel left, but we got some. There we go. It's got an orbit. Thank you. Hello. All right. 163, 122. We don't want that to be too far out, so that'll work for us. And guess what? We've even got leftover fuel. Who would have guessed? Well, we don't have a lot, but we have some left over. We emptied out those tanks in their entirety. So that leaves us with this thing. This very, very ugly Death Star. So that's what our target's going to look like when it's approaching us. If we see that, we're going to be happy campers. That is going to be an easy target to hit. I predict success on this mission. Back to the Space Center. The next spacecraft is going to be a Rapier, or we're going to call it that. It's basically going to be the weapon, the lance. Maybe I should just call it the lance. The thing that goes in and just, bam, smashes up the Death Star. Maybe we should call it Anakin Skywalker. Hey, I like that. So our next one's going to be called the Skywalker. Let's see, what do we got here? Started off with a remote guidance unit. I always like to put one of these on top. So we got thruster blocks. We're going to need at least some RCS. Put on one of those. We'll put on maybe more than one. Get one of those, and now this is going to be an interesting one. We're going to want a lot of fuel. We're going to want to get this thing into orbit real easy. I'm going to put on some couplings on the side here. And these will just be so that we can approach and attempt to broadside the Death Star that we built. So that'll be interesting. What else we need here? We'll need... I'm gonna put one of these on the bottom. This is just going to be out of atmosphere type thrust. And in atmosphere is going to be, well, some more of those really heavy engines that we had before. We will want a lot of these thrust blocks because we are going to need a lot of these thrust blocks. There we go. Come on. Where'd it go? Come on. There we go. The Skywalker. Alright. Sounds as epic as it looks. Alright, so we got that much, and then just off the side, where's the coupling? There it is. We're gonna have those heavy engines, the ones that get us where we're going, basically. I know I used to play this game all the time, and I just kind of rolled off from playing it. I guess when I got that DLC, or when I got enough information to realize that they were just pushing DLC and making it look like they were adding stuff to the base game, that really ticked me off. And I just said, yo, ain't about that life, and I stopped playing. Obviously I'm back playing it now. But whether or not I'll continue my 404 Guy Plays Kerbal Space Program series, it's kind of up in the air right now. There's Simple Rockets, which people have been saying is like the next Kerbal Space Program, which I considered buying at one point because people had wanted me to play it, but then having followed the development for a little while, it doesn't seem very active. Kind of the only big thing they have going for them is the fact that you can customize the individual sizes of parts, which, I mean, that is a pretty cool feature and everything, but whether or not it's a cool enough feature to be an entire game in and of itself is that's a whole other question. So we got the Skywalker built. We are now going to try and collide with the Death Star. No idea why I'm using Star Wars inspired part names, but it is what it is. So once we get this into orbit, if it loads, there it goes. So we're going to try getting it into an orbit, and then we're going to try and basically doing a rendezvous, but they're going in opposite directions. Fingers crossed. Now they say if you press that prograde button, then that'll do really nice things when it tries to do a gravity turn. So let's see how she goes. I get the feeling this is too loud. It still hurts my ears. I don't know. And it's not like I can... Listen to that. Is it really that loud when you're this far away? I don't think so. They've made a change to that, and I don't like it. They've made a pretty sizable change to that metric, and it's just not good. They got to put it back. Because you should be able to escape this noise. I actually took my headphones off for a while there just because my ears were starting to hurt. I might take them off again. Avasti laddie. Alright, there we go. How are we looking? Oh, wow, 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 wow. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Okay. That's a little far out. That's a little way far out. Okay. Should have been paying attention, but I wasn't. So we gotta live with that. At least it'll be easy to get this into orbit. So all we gotta do is that. Then we gotta figure out which one of these is the Death Star, and we've got to point towards that. Alright, so there we go. A little faster here. Let's go. Let's go. Point us at the maneuver node. Alrighty. We actually got enough to just put it into orbit from here. So... Wait. Why won't it let me? Don't tell me we're out of electricity. What? But we have solar panels. What are these solar panels for? They're blocked. Oh. let's put some electricity on there. Here's what we'll do. Take this guy off. What do we got? Communication. Put a couple of these on. A couple of those. Get some electricity. Put some of that on there. Oops, there we go. Some of that on. More of that. This back on top. Put some damn solar panels on there, buddy. Okay. Second attempt. This one should be a little bit better. At least we can get better better control over our orbit. Make sure that we're a little bit closer. Attempting to cause a mid-air collision is a little bit more challenging than I'd expected. Why does it suddenly... This used to load relatively quickly. It seems like it's slower. Slower than it used to be. Meet the orbit at 45 degrees. Let's go. Getting a little bit aggressive with this launch sequence. The building. I remember when I climbed that building and left a flag on top of it. All right. Let's keep an eye on that apogee. We don't want to kick it too far. That's roughly where we want it to be. Whoa, hey, what are you doing? Well, we're out of the atmosphere anyway. Here, point us at prograde once you regain control of yourself. Look at it, it's just tumbling. The Skywalker is tumbling. Who would have guessed? It's got control on it, right? Maybe I should just... Yeah, it's got plenty of control. It's just tumbling. Huh. Taking a tumble dive. Look at that. Okay, well, it's out of atmosphere now. That should be kind of, sort of okay. Let's go full this way. Full. Well, let's slow her down. There we go. Lovely. Just perfect. Right where we want it. All right. Next. Maybe adding a maneuver at the apogee. Just push it out till we get an orbit. We don't care what kind of orbit. That looks good. Point ourselves to the maneuver node. "15 seconds. Look at how much fuel we got left over on this thing. It's crazy. Now, electricity. Is it staying charged? It is. That's good. It should be. Absolutely no reason this thing should run out of electricity. It's crazy. Okay, let's get close up to that maneuver node right there. 2, 1... The power of this thing, it's crazy. Alrighty, roodly. And looks good to me. Alright, all we need to do now is some minor adjustments. And we'll be ready for our first pass. Attempting to collide with the Death Star. Set that as our target. Let's see. What do we got? We're actually pretty close. We could stand to push out our orbit a little bit. Which way are we going here? Where are we? Okay, so here we are. If we go here, we can push our orbit out just a wee bit. Actually, that'll be our first approach right there. Why don't we do that? That'll be our first approach. We'll try and make it as close as we can. Not 0.2. Hold on. Not 0.2 is a little crazy. Let's well, we need a general thrust limiter. Let's limit them all to 4. 6.5, 2.5, 4.5, almost. Oh, come on, 3.5. You're crazy. Come on, 4, not 5, 4, not 2. This is the one of those things that they fixed everything else. They didn't fix this. Almost. There we go. All right. Thrust limited to 4, because all of our maneuvers from here are going to be extremely minor. Like almost imperceptible. Imperceptible. That's imperceptible. All right. Here's hoping. 1. How's that looking? Okay, give it a little. Give her a little. A little RCS. It's about as close as it's going to get according to this, but we can fine-tune that, can't we? How's this look? This looks like, okay, we're going to be out and down a little bit. How's our orbit looking? Okay, we're going to be out and down. So what we're going to want to do is adjust for the purple one. So once we get here, we're going to adjust for the purple one. Because why not? Wait, what's our ascending? Wow, our node is like 2.5 degrees off. No wonder. Okay. Bring her in just a wee bit there. There. All right. Yeah, these are way out. Look at that. Okay, hold on. Before we do anything, we need to fix this descending node. This is way out by like 2.5 degrees. So we'll fix this first. Oh, there it goes. Alright, we need to fine-tune this. Really fine-tune it. What is this? This is 180.0. Come on, go up. Go, keep going. Okay, that's going the other way now. You need to keep going this way. Very slow. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Right in the middle. That's about as perfect as you can get. Point ourselves to that maneuver node. We'll get there in about 11 minutes. Hopefully. So once we do that, we'll be pretty much perfect in terms of our ascending and descending angles. Look at how far that is. That's way off. So yeah, no wonder it wasn't showing as being any good. Okay, 15 seconds once we get to the maneuver node. Will do. Roodly doodly. We're running out of electric. That's fine. We can run out of electric. We'll charge it up anyway. Got about a minute. Why are we at target view? I don't want to be on target view. Orbit view. Stop screwing with me, game. Did I tell you to go to target view? No. Alright. 7.5 seconds-ish. That's when we hit the firing. 8. Close enough. Alright. Getting good. Hit the node. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. How's that looking? Close. Give her a little. Give her just a little. Looks good to me. Alright, that moved. What are you doing? What? I didn't tell you. Why are you adjusting? You should not be adjusting. There's no reason for you to be adjusting. What are you adjusting for? Dang. A way to screw with my day. Okay. Well, that is what it is. We're now perfectly aligned. Next, we need to perfectly align our perigee and our apogee, which we can do. We don't actually have to worry about these intersect locations. Those are going to be more for fun, I think. So here we'll add a maneuver. That should be just opposite to this apogee. You want to be right on point with that. Hold on. Wait. Yellow's apogee is there. Okay, this is ours. Okay, I gotcha, I gotcha, I gotcha. 5. Oop, wrong way. Okay. Scale it down a wee bit. Bring it out there. Let's bring it over. Look at this. I really like this little update that they've done here. Look at how accurately we can control that apogee. Really like that. Very much so. Look at that. Those are right on top of each other. It's exactly what we want to see. Whether or not we can actually get that is another question entirely. Can we do... No. No, we can't do automatic maneuvers. That would be nice. Have it like automatically shut off at the appropriate time. That'd be really nice, actually. All right. Almost at the node. Or almost at the location, anyway. We've got electricity. We've got our maneuver set up. Set up so that it's automatically pointing. And we'll give it a shot. Okay, we're no longer pointing at the maneuver. There, now we are. This was meant to be done entirely with RCS, but we have extra fuel, so why not? Okay. These are still going to be on top of each other, right? Yeah, they're going to be within 20 meters or so. That's nice. Let's get a little closer to that node. So we're going to be firing at 1.5 seconds-ish. What? Not 0.1 seconds. How are we doing? How are we looking with this? What? You didn't... Come on, Apogee. Why didn't it didn't get to the location that we specified? Oh, crap. Well, now it's way out. It didn't get anywhere close. Look at that. Look how far off that is. That's way out. It's way, way out there. We don't want to be there. We want to be there. Okay. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Okay. Let's, this is going to be... Whoop, hello. Hello. Hey, stop. Right there. Add maneuver. It's going to be where we line up the perigee. Alright, so the perigee's got to be way out. Come on. Whoop, hello. No, it's got to be in. It's got to be in, and it's got to be this way. Hello. Let's get those on top of each other. I mean, it's nice that they've added a way for you to more finely control these maneuvers, but it would be nice if those maneuvers were accurate to any extent. Because as we just saw, that was way out there. Wasn't even close. All right. We can ignore this intersect for now. I mean, that's not going to be much use until we get right on close to it. Up to the maneuver node. 1 second of burn time. That's crazy tight tolerance right there. Crazy tolerance. Okay. We might even just have to do this entirely off of RCS. Is this thing stable? If I turn on the RCS, is it going to go crazy on me again? I think so. Maybe I should just ignore it. So this is what we're looking for here. Alright, 43. Let's get a little closer to that maneuver node. Only 1 second of burn time, despite the fact that we have the engines limited to 4%. That'll be interesting. Ooh, oh, look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. Look at that right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. Look at that. Okay. That actually looks really good. Okay, so they're within about 1,000 meters. Which begs the question, where is our target? Where did our... Wait, which one of these? That's fuel, that's heavy. There's the Death Star. Okay, so we should be heading towards the Death Star. We're going to be meeting it somewhere up here. Let's... I really want to meet that Death Star. Hold on. Let's see where we go. Once we pass this, it'll tell us what our next intersect location is going to be. It's going to be exact... We're exactly opposite ends of the orbit with the Death Star. I want to see the Death Star. Like, relative to this, how fast are these guys going? Let's go. So here's where we're going to ideally meet. This will be like... We see the Death Star? It should be right up on the horizon there. Let's see if we can see the Death Star. Come on, Death Star. Anytime now. Alright, we're getting close. We should be seeing it right about now, actually. Where are you, Death Star? There he is. Wow, look at that. So we're within 100 kilometers, actually. That's pretty close. Hold on, how close is this going to get? Wait a minute. This isn't going to be a collision right now, is it? No, it's not. There's no way. There's no way. That's going to pass under us. Look at it. Look at it. It's going this way. Okay. Well, wow. That was like only a couple kilometers. That was less than a kilometer, actually. So where it says closest and furthest in orbit... Like, look at that. We were within a kilometer. This intersect, these are complete BS. They don't mean jack diddly. As we just saw. Let's meet up with that Death... Where are we? Where are we here? We're here. Let's meet up with that Death Star on the other side of the planet, shall we? I mean, if we fine-tune these to be the exact same orbit, that's all we got to do. Let's, I want to add a maneuver node here. We just got to adjust it so that these are on top of each other. Right? So there's our apogee. So which one is us? We're 1750. We want to be 523. Okay, so what do we do? 523. Got to bring it in a little. 523, 536... 523, let's go. 1610. 554. 526. Alright, perfect. Well, let's go. Burn time is so low, we're going to just have to RCS this one. That's how close it's going to be. We're working with some absolutely super tight tolerances here. One wrong move can put us hundreds of kilometers off. We've already gotten within 100 or within 1,000 just from this. I mean, that was spot on right there. So if we can repeat that, then all the better for us. So 0.1 seconds. There's no way I'm going to hit 0.1 seconds. There's not a chance. That is such a fine maneuver. Best I can do is tap the RCS. Okay, hold on. Okay. It's about the best we can do right there. Right? How's this looking? 520. Oh, that is spot on. 523 versus 524. That's a meter away. These two guys are going to be a meter away. Their apogee is like out by a meter. That is grand. Okay, this one's still not so close, but it's still within 200 meters. I mean, that's not bad. Okay. Where are these guys going to meet up next? They're going to meet up somewhere over here, it looks like. That's only out by a meter. I've got high hopes for this. Come on, target view, let's go. Point me at the target at least. Because we might be able to just point ourselves at it. We might not be broadside if we do this, though. We gotta get rid of these. Oh, if I get rid of these now, they're gonna actually create more debris that's gonna hit the Death Star. I don't know. So if they're only out by a meter there, and they're out by 200 meters there, then somewhere over here, they're going to be out by 50 meters? So I'm actually going to expect that we meet within 50 meters of the target. That's my expectation for this. Within 50 meters, I'm thinking we're going to be close. This is going to be a really close one. It's too bad you can't do slow-mo. If you could do slow-mo, that would be absolutely perfect. Okay, let's just warp to here. Ooh, this is going to be good. This is going to be close. Okay, here we go. Where are you, Death Star? Supposedly I'm pointing right at you, but I don't see you. Oof. This is so close. There's the Death Star. 90 kilometers. Oh, I thought that said meters. 70 kilometers. Alright, won't let us see it. Okay, it's going that way. Can we just shift ourselves a little? Oh. Wow, I don't know how close that was. That looked pretty close, though. I kind of messed this up now, didn't I? Hold on. Okay. Let's adjust this to get our perigee as exact as we can. That was really slow. I think the game actually is trying to adjust, is trying to do collision detection on that kind of scale. That's impressive, kind of. So we want 122.805. That's pretty close. 122.805. We can do that. Hold on. 2984, 42, 805, 822, 976. Too far. 809. We'll do that. Come on, can you point me there in 2 minutes? Let's do it. This is close, ladies and gentlemen. This is extremely close. It's no wonder I had so much difficulty last time, because I didn't have any kind of controls like this. This I can point directly at my maneuver. And, well, as you can see, we get pretty darn close with that. So if we get this within 5 meters, then that means that the Death Star is going to collide. It has to. Because our We're performing a maneuver right at the apogee. So when we actually do get that close, well, it's going to be a happy birthday for all. Why is this rotating? This should not... Why are you rotating? There's no reason for you to be rotating. There's no force causing you to rotate. And you have reaction wheels that should be helping you right now. That is highly annoying. Right, so now it should be stable, right? Because I warped. No, it's still... It started rotating. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on a second. Why do you rotate, buddy? There's absolutely nothing causing that rotation. They've got some physics glitches to work out in their physics integration. Look at that. It's rotating. Nothing caused that rotation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oop. Okay, target. What do we got? 805, 809, 806. 53, 53, 53. This is a collision course. 53 and 53. 806 and 805. That's a collision course. Aside from the ascending and descending nodes, we might be a little over or under. But theoretically, this should be an exact collision course. Point us at the target, baby. Where's our target? Death Star's there. We are here. So the other side of the planet's right about there. Let's go there. This should theoretically be the end of the episode. These two are going to collide, like, right here. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is close. This is really close right here. This is like... This is collision territory. We've pretty much aligned perfect orbits. Like, these are within a couple of meters. The angle, we don't know so much about. Whether or not they're off vertically is the only question mark here. Oh boy. Here it comes. 40 kilometers. I'm excited. I think this might be the one. 20 kilometers. It's not moving too far one side or the other. Oh, no, it's going high. 2.3. Oh, it was within a few hundred meters, I think. Okay, very close. Very close. Okay. Whoa, how did we change our perigee? How did that change so much? What happened? Wait a minute. Point prograde, if you don't mind. That's weird. What the hell happened? Those were exact. Those were within a meter. Okay, so the game doesn't want to play ball, does it? I see how it is. All right. Don't want to play ball? I see. Don't agree, but I see. Okay. The game doesn't want to play ball with us. How rude. That's how accurate these are. You can't even make an adjustment. It's smallest adjustment does it. The game doesn't want to play ball. How sad. Go to the orbit one. Come on, why are you going to target all the time? Where's the maneuver even? Wait a minute. Shouldn't we be pointing at one of those? I thought that's what I was clicking on. What? Come on, maneuver. Ah, screw it. Come on. I have to fix it over here. Jeez. If I'm adding a maneuver, I think it's obvious that I want to be adding it relative to the direction that I'm traveling in, not relative to whatever the hell the target is. Okay, that's way out. Okay, there we go. I want to go down. Whoa. Okay, now that's really close. That's basically where it is. And that's based on the orbit. Thank you. Okay. Alright, so now the separation is getting closer and closer. Why is my apogee going to be so far off, though? That's just weird. Those were spot on. And we all saw it. Those were within a meter. We checked. It's just disappointing. The physics integration method on this is frustratingly bad. Makes me wonder if it's even worth it. We'll take a look-see. All right, 10 seconds. Why are we here? God damn it. What the hell, game? Why you do this to me? If you don't mind answering. God damn. These are way out now. Look at this. 805, 717? Come on. This game hates me. Oh, we went too far. There. It's pointing at the anti-thing. Okay, deep breaths, deep breaths. This is just deplorable. Why is this going so far away from where it should be? That makes no sense. Like, with each pass, we're losing orbit accuracy. So I guess that makes it clear they're using an Eulerian-based time integration method, isn't it? That's about as good as we can do for the... Oh, Jesus. It's about as good as we can do for that. God damn. Okay, now we gotta put these back aligned. 16,381 versus 16,524. Those were spot on before. Why aren't they now? Hashtag conspiracy. What are we looking at here? Okay, so we're looking at 538, 538. So that's got to be up. 538, 805, 670. Okay. Go back a little. 538, 805. Wait. Where are we here? 664. Come on, go back a little bit. 604. Little bit in again. 654. Wait, 805 is where we want to be. Hold on. Oops. We want to be at 805. Okay, so this is 803, isn't it? 805, 803. And then we want to adjust... Oh, other way. No, no, this way. This way is correct. Just a little bit there. 805, 807. And I'd say pretty close. Oh, bring her back in. That's pretty close. 805, 807. I think that'll work. All right. Fighting the physics integrator. Hello, Euler, my old friend. You've come to laugh at me again. Now these are going to be very close as well, aren't they? 817... Hold on, 63, 817, 63, 524. Yeah, they'll be pretty close. Come on, let's get to that maneuver already. Hey, why can't it point me at my maneuver? Is it perhaps because the maneuver does not need to be done? I can only wonder. Oh, it's because the maneuver is less than half a meter per second, that's why. Okay. That's why it won't point me there. I have to point myself. What is this, the Middle Ages? Okay. Here we go. Tavern. Alright, we're right there. The only thing is, that's also moving. See what she does, see what she does. 4, 3, 2, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Here we go. Alright, turn off stability assist. And ready, set. How did that do? Terribly, actually. Those are nowhere near each other. Why aren't they? Those are nowhere near each other either. Look at that. 170 and 805. What are you talking about? Dude? Did I not just perform the exact maneuver that was necessary? Oh, god damn. Now you understand my frustration. I should just redo the maneuver. Is there a pause on this? Does it P pause? No, space? Hold on, hold on. Apparently there is no pause button. Well, thank you, Kerbal Space Program, for not allowing me to pause despite the fact that your physics integrator is absolute trash. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Look at this. It's way out there. There's no way that should be so far off. That is trash. That is... space trash is what it is. Look at that. We adjusted that perfectly. Bring this over here. There's zero craps anymore. 855 and 805, come on. You know better than that. 885, come on, you know better than that. Eh, 587, closer. 5 and 776, and this one, 038. You're crazy. You're crazy. 038. Oh, you're absolutely insane, Kerbal Space. All right, let's give her a shot. Hey, it moved again. What? Say what? It moved. No, no, no. Absolutamente no. Play that game with me, you piece of crap. We're going to have to go out. We're going to have to say no more warp, because warp screws with the physics integrator. What the hell was that? You all saw it. Holy crap. Like, what kind of physics integration is that? It's completely inaccurate, to say the least. Oh, other way. No, that's just going to put it way out. Okay, we're not going to do that then. We're going to have to maneuver here. Yikes, that's way out, but whatever. Okay, get out of here. Give me this. Come on. Don't you mess with me. You've been pissing around all day. Alright. 672 needs to go to 524. 672 to 524. That's going to be going down a little. That's definitely going to be going over a little. $524, 338, 669, 528. That's pretty close. Is that making it worse or better? Come here. How close is this? Is this... Let me modify my maneuver, please. I'm trying to adjust this. Okay, we want to go the other way. There we go. That'll work. Now, that's 10 minutes away. If I attempt to time warp, then we know that that's not going to be accurate anymore. Why isn't it going to be accurate? I don't know. But we know that Kerbal Space Program is doing something really strange and silly when it tries to time warp. So we're going to avoid that altogether as much as possible. We are now pointed where we need to be. We're not going to adjust from that. This is where we need to be. This is what I'm working off of. Now, look at that. Did you see that? Wow, Kerbal Space, look at that. Look at what time warp does. If I was warping faster than 2 times, then that would be permanent change. Man, you're joking me. Look at how much look at how far off that is. That's ridiculous. Someone send a message to Squad and tell them that they're completely scroodly doodlied. That is not accurate in any way whatsoever. And I think we all know this. Oh, look, it came back. Gee, I wonder what will happen if I do an actual time warp, because I don't want to be sitting here for 10 minutes. Look at that. How far off that goes. That's ridiculous. There's no call for that. So now we got to sit here for 6 minutes divided by 4 is going to be about 2 minutes. So as far as physics integrators go, this is using an Eulerian-based time integration method. which is first order accurate. So when you try to do anything like a warp, where you're suddenly skipping steps, then that accuracy term, that's just going to get worse and worse, as expected from an Eulerian-based time integration method. You can use higher order methods, however, you can use a predictor-corrector method, but that requires more calculations per time step and could potentially slow down the game. But if you're going to be implementing something such as warp, in which you need to have that level of accuracy, then doesn't it make sense? That level of accuracy is actually beneficial to Kerbal Space Program. So if you were to do, say, a Runga Kutta 3 or a Runga Kutta 4 time integration method, then it would actually be justifiable in this case. You would have much better accuracy in terms of your orbits not messing around. You'd have better phase accuracy as opposed to a first order integration method. Of course, who's going to modify their core game engine in order to satisfy the accuracy requirements of such an extraneous case as this? All right. We're good. 10 seconds. Look at that. It's keeping it in the wrong spot. It hasn't returned. It should have. Get out of here. We're going to go by hand. Get back there. No, I want to see this. Stop moving, mouse. $354. $354. That's pretty close. Pretty close, but no cigar. We still got to adjust this one. All right. And the phase is off, but that's just how it's going to be. All right, let's see how we do here. We want these two to meet. That's the wrong way. So what are these at? 22,805. It really boils me, We had that within a meter before, and then it went out for no reason. 340. Let's go a little further. 585. A little further. Ooh, 75. 178, we need 805. We're pretty close. 817, one over. 804, perfect. All right. Point us to that maneuver node. We already know better than to expect it to work, so it is what it is. Hold on, where's our friend there? There's our Death Star. Let's warp a little bit. Keep an eye on that Death Star. We're getting close to it. How close are we going to get to it? We're actually... We're really close here. Like... This here ought to be a collision. That's my opinion. Like this here, these two approaching each other. This ought to be a collision course, but we can already see that's not going to happen. Oh, it really chugs. Really chugs when you do that, doesn't it? Alright, well, as we can see, the time warp has resulted in a permanent distortion of where we were pointing. which is rather annoying, as it usually tends to be. Thank you, Kerbal Space Program, for not providing accurate information under any circumstances. I'm actually just gonna, what I'm gonna do here, 8765431, I'm gonna cancel this. And you'll see why in a moment. Hold on, come on, mouse. Mouse! Stop moving. Oh, God. On 805. Close enough. Alright, how's that? This one, 250 and 524. That is way out. We'll fix that when we get down here, which is at 210 and 805. Remember those numbers, right? 122, 810 versus 122, 805. We do not have anything powered on this. We're outside of the atmosphere. There is nothing that should be influencing our orbit whatsoever at this point in time. Remember those numbers. Where were they? 122, 810, 122, 805. I wrote them down for safekeepings. 122, 810 and 122, 805. What will those be when we start warping? We can already see that the phase. It's going out in terms of the phase is already offset. We've already got a phase offset on. Oh, come on. I mean, I know you guys chose an Eulerian-based time integration method because you thought it was sufficient, but I mean, give us an option. If we want time-accurate integrated physics, we should be allowed to get that. I don't think that's too much to ask. Where's the Death Star? That's the fueler. There's the Death Star. Okay, so the Death Star is there. We're there. It's going to meet up somewhere up here, right close to the descending node. Well, let's warp it here. Alright. Somewhere close to here. We're getting closer. May we point at our target? I guess so. There we got the moon. So theoretically, there is our target. And theoretically, hopefully, we should be on a collision course with it. If we were to turn off gravity right now, we would be on a collision course with it. Or we should be. Ooh, that's off by a little bit, though. I'm going to turn off the stability assist. Turn on RCS. Got my hands ready just to try and punch it in the right direction at the last second, if I can see which way it's going. It looks to be going this way. Oof. We were close. So close, in fact. 804 and 811, that stayed accurate. 522 and 248, that's still kind of inaccurate. It looks like we fixed the... oh, hello. Looks like we fixed the... where'd my target go? Did I tell you it's unset target? No. Or maybe I did. 522, 805. Let's go right in between these two at a maneuver. We got to bring this up to 522. All right, 290. 360. We're going to go to 522. 430. 522. 72. 500. 514. That's about as close as we're likely to get. That is a very, very precise maneuver. once again, we're not going to rely on Kerbal Space Program to get it right. We're going to have to rely on ourselves. Okay, this is going to have to be our last attempt. Because I'm completely dehydrated right now. This is going to be our last attempt. Actually, keep that on. Just there. And warp to this maneuver. All logic says that we should have collided with the Death Star by now. Our orbits were extremely accurate. Like within a meter. If our orbits were within a meter, then they should have collided. It was within a meter on both sides. Alright. Hold on. Alright. 522. 322. Okay, we're a little off on this side, but that's what it is. Where's our Death Star? There it is. Let's warp to this next. Look at how those maneuvers just shifted. Or those separations. They just shifted because we went into warp. Now we're out of warp, and they stayed there for some reason. Why? Once again, I will refer you to the time integration. Look at how far they went now. This is the inherent challenge in trying to collide two objects in orbit in Kerbal Space Program. The time integration is completely inaccurate. There's the Death Star. May we point at the Death Star? Might be nice to do. There it is. 80 kilometers. 70. 50. We're going to be close. We're going to be close. Come on already. No. No, not that way. No. That was super far out. Okay. I mean... Oh shit. Well, hey, why not? Let's just get out of here then. That's gonna be it for this episode. We attempted to collide two spacecraft in flight. The game doth not cooperate. Unfortunately, the time integration method is so inaccurate that it's inconsistent between... Last save was 0 ago. I guess I can leave. The time integration is just so inaccurate that it can't even maintain phase accuracy over a single orbit, let alone altitude accuracy. We saw how those intersections were just waving all over the place. They didn't actually mean anything. So clearly, Kerbal Space Program has some work to do on their physics integrator. But that's going to be it for me. I'm the 404 guy, 7HE404GUY. Feel free to subscribe, follow, etc. It doesn't matter to me because I don't get paid for this. And have yourselves a great day anyway, and we'll see you all next time. Probably won't be doing KSP again. Just saying. Just saying. I'm the 404 guy, 7HE404GUY. Goodbye.